I feel like it's essential. I mean, you know, the history of oppression as it relates to African American people is continuous and it's very current. And until we've reached a point where we aren't making up 25% of the poverty line or 70% of the jail system or 3% of San Francisco's population, like I feel like it's essential for Black people to work with, provide support, and to educate our own people. You know what I mean? And that's extremely important to me. Like, I honestly feel like it's an obligation, and not an obligation from a negative standpoint, but an obligation to provide some of the same opportunities that I've received growing up from mentors and people who've taken time out of their lives to make sure that I have opportunities for myself, for me to do the same for other young women and young men who come from unhealthy, you know what I mean, living situations like my own. Yeah. So I'm like really extremely passionate about that. And I feel like, you know, a lot of times we expect for the American system or for us to achieve justice through these traditional ways that have, I think, you know, historically continued to oppress us or were designed to do exactly what they're doing, which is make sure that we are in some ways oppressed. I think we have to get away from that. I think where the real elevation lies as far as our culture is for us to rely on ourselves, you know what I mean, and to become self-sufficient from within, you know what I mean, and we don't need a savior or the justice system to recognize it. I think we need to recognize it our own selves. And the way that we do that is by collective economics and collective education and collective support. So